This is Beach Collegiate League Baseball on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network, and it starts right now.
Good afternoon and welcome to Game 4 of 5 here at Myrtle Beach High School, as it will be the Myrtle Beach Surf taking on the Carolina Forest Crawdads. We'll give you the starting lineup for both teams as the Crawdads take the field and start warming up. They are the home team. First for the Surf, it will be number 11 Quentin Smith leading it off and playing shortstop. Batting second and playing playing second base is number 13 Joe Wyke. Batting third, number 6 Jordan Batten is the third baseman. The cleanup hitter, number 27 Austin Gisa, is the catcher. The designated hitter, Brandon Roth, number 10, will bat fifth. Tyler Pulliam, the center fielder, number 14, will bat sixth. Batting seventh and playing first base is number 12 Drew DeYarman. Batting eighth, number 9 Nico Cristelli. He will be the extra hitter. Batting ninth will be Austin Min, the second baseman. The right fielder, and he is number 19. And rounding it off, the number 10 hitter, number 8, Zuri Dublin, and he is the left fielder. For the Crawdads, as they throw down, and we are just about set to get this game underway. The pitcher for the Crawdads will be Sean Kennedy, as the first pitch is a strike on a low inside corner. And we are underway. Start time right at 3:30. The 0-1 pitch is lofted out into left center field. That will be caught by the center fielder Fajardo. And there's one away. Sean Kennedy is the pitcher for the Crawdads, and that out will give me the chance to give you the defensive alignment for the Crawdads. It will be Brock, Fajardo, and Lewis in the outfield, as the pitch is a called strike on the low outside corner to Wyke, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch swung on and lofted out into right center field. Ranging back and making the catch is the center fielder Fajardo. And 2 up, 2 down, 2 flyouts to Fajardo out in center. And there are 2 away. That will bring up Jordan Batten, the third baseman. Outfield, Brock, Fajardo, and Lewis left to right. In the infield, Capoletti, Milan, Pierre, and Finkel third to first. And Bork is doing the catching for Kennedy. The first pitch to Batten is well up and in, and it will plunk Batten in the back. Oh, no, actually, they will say he did not get hit. I thought he did. But he just got out of the way, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch, curveball, just misses a little low, and it's a 2-0 count. The 2-0. Strike on the low outside corner, and it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Yeah, the catcher, Bork, thought that was strike 3 and threw the ball up in the air and was heading towards the dugout. But that was only strike 2. It's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch. Ball low and away. Full count now. The pitch is swung on and lofted out into left center field. Ranging over and making the catch is the left fielder, Brock. And that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. First chance for the Crawdads as we head to the bottom of the first inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. First chance on offense for the Crawdads. It will be Jake Fajardo leading it off. Give you the starting lineup for the Crawdads. It will be Jake Fajardo leading it off and playing center field. Luke Brock bats second and plays left field. Trey Bork batting third and the catcher. The cleanup hitter, Jake Pierre, is the first baseman. Batting fifth and the right fielder, Nolan Lewis. Ricky Finkel bats sixth and is the first baseman. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Michael Capoletti, as the first pitch is swung on and popped high. We'll see if it stays in play. It will. And able to make the catch, having the fall back, is Gisa. And he makes a great grab on that pop out to the screen. And there's one away. That'll bring up Luke Brock. Batting eighth, and the designated hitter will be Gain Salvant. Kiko Garcia will be the extra hitter and bat ninth. And batting 10th is Chris Myland, the shortstop. That'll bring up Luke Brock. The first pitch is a ball low and away, 1-0 count. The defensive alignment for the Surf: Dublin, Pulliam, and Mann in the outfield left to right. Batten, Smith, Wyke, and Yarman third to first in the infield. And Gisa doing the catching for Emerson Tukolski. That's a ball, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Curveball strike on the high outside corner, and it's a 1-2 count now. Luke Brock from Howard Payne College batted .161 this season with 3 runs and 6 RBI. So 1-2. Curveball popped high up the elevator shaft again. Gisa gets another opportunity and he makes another catch. So 2 straight pop outs for Gisa, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Trey Bork, the catcher. Beautiful day today in Myrtle Beach. Just a few clouds, but no storm clouds or anything like that. A beautiful day. It is 80 degrees out there That pitch is a ball. Oh, no. Called strike on the low outside corner. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Bork is a ball low and away. 1-0 count. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Fastball lofted down the left field line, but will get foul. And it's now 1-2 count. The 1-2. Fastball misses low and in. Gets away from Gisa, but with no one on base, no harm, no foul. Now it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses low, and Bork works the count full. At the very least, Bork is making Tukosi use some pitches. The payoff pitch. That ball is popped high down the left field line, coming in and not quite able to make the play as he collides against the tarp down the left field line, doubling the left fielder, trying to make a run for that ball, but it will just fall out of play. And we'll do it all over again. Two count. 2 away. The pitch. Called strike 3. And that was actually a full count. Bork thought he got ball 4. He was heading towards first base. But the home plate umpire says not so fast. That's the 3rd strike. So no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We head to the top of the 2nd inning, still scoreless here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Four, 5, 6, middle of the order due up for the Surf. Austin Gisa steps into the box. The first pitch to Gisa is swung on and lofted down the right field line, but it will drop foul. And it's an 0-1 count. Gisa had some great defensive plays in the last half inning. And he'll now look to do it with the hardwood. The 0-1 pitch misses up and in. 1-1 count. The 1-1 ball low and away. Gets past the catcher, Bork, but with no one on base. No harm, no foul. We are here at Myrtle Beach High School. 330 down the left field line. 315 down the right field line. 370 to straightaway center field. A beautiful ballpark, as that pitch is a curveball that drops in in the heart of the plate. And it's a 3-1 count. The pitch. Excuse me, 2-1 count. Now 3-1 as that pitch misses low and away. The 3-1. Misses up and in. And Gisa works a walk. That's the first base runner of the ballgame for either team. That'll bring out Brandon Roth, the designated hitter. Roth from Blackhawk Community College. Batted .319 this season with 60 runs, 7 home runs, and 49 RBI. He can certainly hit the ball. As a pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Gisa close. The first pitch to Roth. Strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. The Crawdads wearing their red jerseys with the Crawdads logo on the front, white numbers on the back. That pitch is a curveball that misses inside, low and in, and it's a 1-1 count. And wearing gray pants, and wearing their red caps today. That pitch is fouled off, and it's now a 1-2 count. The Surf are wearing their yellow jerseys with the white numbering, and white pants, and yellow caps. The pitch misses up and in, 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Swung on and fouled off. Over behind the Crawdads dugout, and now the count's full. Runner on first base. Nobody out in the second inning. Just getting underway here. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's one away. That'll bring up Tyler Pulliam. The lefty Pulliam steps into the box with a runner on first base and one away. The pitch. Strike called on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That ball's fouled back, and it's now an 0-2 count. Pickoff throw over to first base. Making sure Jesus stays close. The 2-0. Curveball swung on and missed. Excuse me, the 0-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. And that'll be the second out. So after giving up a walk, Kennedy bounces back with 2 straight strikeouts, and that'll bring up Drew DeYarman. DeYarman from West Liberty College. Runner on first base, 2 away. The pitch. Ball low, and it's a 1-0 count. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Gisa close. Long look in by Kennedy. Now he sets and deals. That's a strike on the outside part of the plate. And it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and there's strike 2. That was just a fastball right down the heart of the plate. It was basically just Kennedy just throwing it and saying, here's my fastball, see if you can hit it. And DeArmond could not. The 1-2. That ball is swung on and missed for strike 3. Up and in, and that'll end the inning. So after a walk to lead off the game, or lead off the inning, 3 straight strikeouts, Kennedy strikes out the side as we head to the bottom of the second inning, still scoreless, here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order due up for the Crawdads. It will be Jake Pierre leading it off against Tucholsky. In the second inning, the first pitch to Pierre. Curveball that drops in at the knees. And it's 0-1. That was a high arcing curveball from Tucholsky. The 0-1. That ball is lofted high down the right field line. It will stay in play and will be caught by the right fielder Min in foul territory for a loud first out by Pierre. That'll bring up Nolan Lewis, the right fielder. Nolan Lewis from Olivet Nazarene. Batted .303 this season with 33 runs, 1 home run, 25 RBI. The first pitch to Lewis is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Fastball hits the low outside corner this time, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. That ball is lofted down the right field line, foul. Now it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Curveball lined right back up the middle, but but can't hang on to it is Smith. And I think you got to give Smith an error on that one. Because if he would have been able to field that one cleanly, it was hit. It was a pretty simple play on Smith's part. And he just could not hang on to it. So an E6 brings up Ricky Finkel. Runner on first base. 1 away, the pitch. That pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's 0-1 to Finkel. Finkel from Wesleyan College batted .313 this season with 4 runs and 7 RBI. The pitch. Curveball just misses. And it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Curveball that's hanged up in the air. That could go. It will get off the wall. And that will be... Oh, no. Actually, I take that back. It was actually caught by the center fielder Pulliam. He makes a great catch at the wall. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Michael Cappelletti. Runner on first base with 2 outs. The first pitch to Cappelletti is a ball low, and it's 1-0, and Lewis takes second on defensive indifference. Cappelletti from Nassau Community College. The first pitch, the 1-0 pitch to Cappelletti is lofted into left center field. That'll drop into the triangle, and with 2 outs, Lewis is going on contact, and he'll get all the way around to score. That's an RBI single for Cappelletti, and the Crawdads lead it 1-0. That ball was just a nubber off the end of the bat. It was a bloop shot that dropped into no man's land right in between all 3 fielders in the center of right field. That'll bring up Gain Salvant, the designated hitter. The first pitch to Salvant is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's an 0-1 count. Salvant currently uncommitted, trying to find the right place for him to play some baseball and get an education. That pitch is a called strike, a good changeup that Salvant thought about going after, but held up his swing, but it was a called strike regardless. The 0-2 pitch. That's a ball low and away. 1-2 count now. Runner on first base, 2 away, 1 run already in for the Crawdads. The pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Salvant took a huge hack at that curveball, but could not catch up to it. And that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. Lots of 1s there as we head to the top of the 3rd inning with the Crawdads up by 1-0 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Bottom of the order, 8, 9, 10 due up for the Surf. As we head to the top of the 3rd inning, it will be Nico Cristelli leading it off, the extra hitter. As they will face Sean Kennedy in his 3rd inning of work. The first pitch is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. Kennedy from Mount St. Vincent College, heading into his sophomore season. That pitch is swung on line past the glove of Finkel out into right field. In there for a leadoff single. Great hitting by Cristelli, just taking that pitch on the outside part of the plate and just slapping it the other way. Finkel reached his glove out, but just could not quite get it get a hold of it. And now there's a runner on first base with no one out. That'll bring up Austin Mann, the right fielder. The first pitch to Mann is swung on and missed. He put a huge hack on that pitch, but could not catch up with it, and it's 0-1. Kennedy, in his freshman year at Mount St. Vincent, has a pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Cristelli close. Kennedy went 1-0 with a 6.23 ERA, 1.85 whip, 6 walks, and 7 strikeouts. The pitch is swung on and missed. Some high heat by Kennedy, and it's quickly 0-2 to Mann. Kennedy throws an 83-mile-an-hour fastball, as well as a curveball and a change. The 1-2 swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's one away. That'll bring up Zuri Dublin. Dublin from Clark Atlanta College as a pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Cristelli close. From Clark Atlanta College, the first pitch to Dublin is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's an 0-1 count. Batted .250 with 1 run and 3 RBI in his freshman year at Clark Atlanta. The 0-1. Strike on the low outside corner. And Kennedy is locating his pitches very well thus far in this game. Got 3 strikeouts in the last inning. Struck out at the side after a leadoff walk. That pitch misses high. Snap throw over to first base and almost gets Cristelli at first, but he just gets in back safe. 3 strikeouts in the last inning, and now 1 thus far in this inning, and now almost and is able to get the final strike, a called strike 3 at the letters to Dublin, and there are 2 away. So 2 strikeouts again for Kennedy. We'll see if he can strike out the side for a second inning in a row as he gets the top of the order again. And Quentin Smith, the first pitch, pickoff throw over to first base, making sure Cristelli stays close. Quentin Smith from Garrett College. That pitch misses low and away. It's a 1-0 count. Batted .320 this past season with 53 runs, 12 home runs, and 48 RBI. He had a great season at Garrett. The pitch swung on and fouled back. And we'll do it all over again at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball, high chopper over to the third baseman, and he cannot hang on to it. Cappelletti gets past him and will get out into left field. It was a tough hop. No official scorer today, so I'm kind of left out on my own for that one. I'm not sure what to call that one, whether to give him the error or not. That would have been a tough play anyway, so I'm going to give Smith a single. That pitch misses well up and in. And it's a 1-0 count to Joe White, who's 0 for 1 today. Runners at second and third. That ball is lined over to the third baseman. This time, Cappelletti is able to make the catch at the hot corner. That was a scorcher over to Cappelletti, but right at him. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. After 2.5, it is still 1-0 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 9-10-1 due up for the Crawdads as they look to extend their 1-0 lead. It will be Kiko Garcia, the extra hitter, leading it off. The first pitch to Garcia. Curveball hits the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball this time misses just a tiny bit low. And it's a 1-1 count. Kiko Garcia from Bryan College. The 1-1 misses low and away. 2-1 count now. They are facing off against Emerson Tukolsky in his third inning of work. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's now a 2-2 count. Emerson didn't play, Southern Maine Community College. That's where Tukolsky was from. That ball is lined over to the third baseman. What a great grab by Batten! Batten thrown on to first base in time for the first out of the inning. That ball was a scorcher off the bat of Garcia, and Batten had to make a very quick reaction play. Was able to get it, throw on to first base in time for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the number 10 here, Chris Milan. The first pitch to Milan. Curveball drops in there at the letters. And it's 0-1. Tukolsky from Southern Maine Community College. They did not play at all this season due to COVID. Another curveball that misses low. 1-1 count now. In high school, Tukolsky was a two-sport athlete, also playing basketball at Westlake High School. The 1-1. Curveball misses low and away. 2-1 count now. The 2-1 pitch. Ball in the dirt. 3-1 count now. The 3-1 pitch. Strike called on the low inside corner, and Milan works the count full. The payoff pitch. Ball low, and Milan works a walk. That'll bring us back to the top of the order, and Jake Fajardo. He's 0 for 1 today. Popped out to the catcher. A great play by Gisa, having to reach back after overshooting the ball a little bit and making a great behind-the-back catch. The first pitch is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-0 count to Fajardo. The 1-0 pitch. Tukolsky steps off the mound, and now we'll reset. Pickoff throw over to first base. The lefty trying to use that deceptive pickoff move, but Milan gets back. The first pitch to Fajardo is a curveball that drops in on the inside part of the plate. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike on the low outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2 to Fajardo. The 0-2 pitch will not come as Tukolsky will step off the mound, and now we'll reset once more. The pitch. Swung on and lofted down the right field line, but it will get out of play. And 22 now. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball. That one's popped over towards the Crawdads dugout, but we'll get out of play again. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Long look, now deals. Curveball that's once again popped up. This one will stay in fair territory. Actually, will go to foul territory. That one got pushed by the wind. Especially DeYarman, the first baseman. He thought that was going to be in fair territory. He was headed towards the center of right field. But that ball got pushed by the wind into foul territory. And he had to scramble back trying to get to it. And it will fall into that Bermuda Triangle area out in right field and will fall foul. So once again, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back again. 4 straight foul-offs for Fajardo. And this is exactly what you want to see in a traditional sense. What you want to see your leadoff hitter do. It doesn't matter necessarily, obviously you want to get on base, but even just making Chokolsky use a lot of pitches and making him work, this is a quality AB right here. That misses low and inside, 2-2 count now. And that's the thing, if you make him use pitches, if you make him throw as many pitches as he can, as on that pitch, Mylon took second. So he will take second on defensive indifference. Runner at second base now with 1 away. Curveball. That ball is grounded over to the third baseman. He'll look the runner back, throw on to first base, and they will not get Fajardo. Fajardo was gunning it down the line, and he just beats out the throw by Batten. And now there are runners at first and second base with 1 away. Batten made the right move, making sure to look back Mylon and make sure he didn't try to go to third on the throw. But that split-second delay gave Fajardo enough time to get in at first base. That pitch is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1 to Luke Brock, who is 0 for 1 today, popped out to the catcher in the first inning. The 0-1 pitch, a slow breaking ball that drops in at the letters. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Trey Bork. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out looking to end the first inning. Runners on first and second base. 2 away. Crawdads would love to get another run. Up by 1. That pitch is grounded into the hole. Sliding grab by the shortstop, but he will get him! What a fantastic play by Smith at shortstop. Sliding in the hole, being able to get up, throw a bullet over to DeYarman, and just barely getting the speedy Bork at first base. So that'll end the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. After 3 full, still 1-0 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Heart of the Order due up 3-4-5 up for the Surf in the top half of the 4th inning. The first pitch is a strike on the inside black, and it's 0-1 to Jordan Batten, who's 0 for 1 today, flew out to left field to end the first inning. The pitch is a strike on a low outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2 to Batten. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and fouled back, and we'll do it all over again in 0-2. The 0-2 swung on and lofted out into shallow center field, going back and making the catch is the shortstop Mylan. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Now I'll bring up Austin Gisa. He led off the second inning by walking, but then couldn't get any further than that. Gisa from Webster College was a two-sport athlete at Lincoln Southeast High School. That pitch plunks him. That ball rides up and in on Gisa, and he'll head over to first base with the hit by a pitch. He also played outside linebacker and long snapper on the football team at Lincoln Southeast. That'll bring up Brandon Roth. Roth is 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging in the second inning. The first pitch to Roth is swung on and missed. A good changeup that got Roth out in front, and it's 0-1. Brandon Roth from Blackhawk Community College. The 0-1 is popped high into the back of the infield over to Pierre. He just moves over a little bit to his left and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Tyler Pulliam. Pulliam 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging in the second inning. The first pitch to Pulliam is a ball outside, 1-0 count. The 1-0. Ball low and away, 2-0 count now. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Gisa close. The 2-0. That ball slapped down the left field line but foul. And it's now a 2-1 count. The 2-1. Curveball slapped over to the Surf dugout, and it's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit over to the second baseman. He'll field it, flip over to first base in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. After 3.5, it is still 1-0 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order, 4, 5, 6 due up for the Crawdads in the bottom half of the fourth inning. It will be Jake Pierre leading it off. The first pitch to Pierre is swung on and grounded through the hole past the diving glove of DeArmond at first into right field for a leadoff single. One pitch, one hit for the Crawdads, and Carolina Forest is in business early on in the fourth inning. That'll bring up Nolan Lewis. He reached on an error in his first at-bat and then eventually came around to score the one run of the ball game for the Crawdads. Well, one run of the ball game for either team. 1-0, Carolina Forest in lead. The pitch, curveball in there for a strike on the inside part of the plate. And it's 0-1. Lewis from Olivet Nazarene. The 1-0-1 is popped high into right field. Losing it for a second, but now able to recover is Mayen out in right. And there's the first out of the inning. That will not be deep enough to allow Pierre to advance either. So, runner on first base now with one away. That'll bring up Ricky Finkel. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out to center. Finkel from the Big Apple, New York City. That pitch is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-0 count. Interested, wondering where exactly in New York City he's from. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's 0-2. The pitch will not come as Finkel will step out of the box. The pitch, curveball, drops in on the outside part of the plate, and it's now a 1-2 count. The 1-2 ball in the dirt, 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Curveball up and in. Didn't break as much as Tchaikovsky wanted it to, and now the count's full. The pitch. Ball 4, just a little low. And Finkel works a walk. So runners on first and second base now with one away. That'll bring up Michael Capoletti. Capoletti, another New York guy. He goes to Nassau Community College on Long Island. Capoletti was here last season as that pitch is the ball low and away. Gets past Gisa at the plate. Took a high hop off of him. That was a curveball that dropped in low and away. Was in the dirt, and it took a very high hop off of Gisa. And it bounced about halfway up the netting. And that wild pitch will allow both runners to advance. So now runners at second and third. That ball is hit over to the shortstop. He'll look both runners back. That ball was hit hard. The infield was playing in. And that ball was hit right to Smith at short. He was able to look both runners back to their respective bags. And throw on to first base for the second out of the inning. So that's a very unfortunate series of events for the Crawdads. And now there are two away and they don't get the manufactured run in. The pitch. That ball is hit out foul. down the left field line, and it's 0-1 to Gain Salvant, who is, and Salvant broke his bat on that pitch, and he has to get a new piece of lumber as a result. That pitch was run in on him, and just got a little piece of it, and apparently he didn't completely shatter his bat, but it broke just enough to where he needed to get a new piece of hardwood. Runner on second and third, 2 away. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's 0-2. Gain Salvant, a South Carolina guy, as a throw down, stolen base. The bad throw back to the pitcher allows Pierre to steal home, so mark that as an E2. And now it is a 2-0 Carolina Forest lead. Was not able to advance Finkel, so he remains at second. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lined back over to the shortstop. The umpire has to get out of the way as Smith grabs it, throws on to first base in time for the final out of the inning, but not before a run comes in. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. Lots of ones there as we head to the top of the 5th inning with the score 2-0 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Traditional bottom of the order due up, 7, 8, 9 for the Surf. It will be Drew DeArmond leading it off. He's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging to end the 2nd inning. The first pitch to DeArmond is a fastball missed high, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. DeArmond from West Liberty College. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's 1-2. Didn't play at all this season. Was a 2-sport athlete at Central Crossing High School. That pitch misses low and away. 2-2 count now. Also playing quarterback on the football team. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called right down the heart of the plate, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up Nico Cristelli. He's 1 for 1 today. Led off the 3rd inning with a single. Got all the way to 3rd, but could not come in to score. That's the closest the Surf have been to scoring a run today. That pitch is up and in for ball 1, and it's 1-0. Cristelli has 2 relatives who have played pro ball. The 1-0. Curveball drops in on the low inside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. Pat Cristelli was an MLB pitcher from 1976 to 1978, as that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2 at the knees, and it's a 1-2 count. And Joseph Newby has played in the minor leagues ever since 2010 2004. And that pitch is fouled off. It'll remain a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. That ball is lofted foul over the Crawdads dugout, and it'll remain a 1-2 count. The Yankees, the Broncos, and the Utah Jazz are his favorite sports teams. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. And now Austin Min, the right fielder, will step into the box. He struck out in his first at-bat today. The first pitch to Min is a ball up and in, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 changeup that gets Min to swing over the top of it, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Another changeup that gets Min to swing on top of it, and it's a 1-2 count. The changeup working well for Kennedy. We'll see if he goes to it again. He does, and he gets Min to swing over it for a third time, and Kennedy strikes out the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 2-0 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Nine 10-1 due up for the Crawdads as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 2-0 Crawdads, as this has been a relatively pitcher's duel type game. And watch, now that I've said that, the bats will come alive for the remainder of the game. And taking a while to warm up. I believe there's a new pitcher on the mound, but we don't have numbers or anything. Nevertheless, Kiko Garcia will come in to hit. He is 0 for 1 today with a grounder to the third baseman. The first pitch is a fastball, misses high. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses high again, and it's a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on and line down left field line. Foul. And it's now a 2-1 count. The 2-0 pitch, or 2-1 pitch, excuse me. Misses high and away. 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Strike on the outside black, and it's now a full count. The 3-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's one away. Good bounce back by, I believe that may still be Chikolsky out there. As he gets the first out after falling behind. That'll bring up Chris Milan. He does not have an official at-bat yet today. Walked in his first plate appearance in the third inning. The first pitch to Milan is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he went around as that was a high fastball. And it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Ball low and away. A curveball purpose pitch trying to get Milan to chase, but no dice, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ball low and away. 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball drops in over the underneath Milan's bat, and there are 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. That'll bring us back to the top of the order, and Jake Fajardo. He's 1 for 2 today with a single and had a pop out, which was a great play by Gisa, having to range back and make an over-the-shoulder catch. The pitch is a ball up and away, excuse me. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and line down the left field line. That will fall foul, however. And it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. A good changeup that got Fajardo way out in front of it. And now it's a 1-2 count, and Tucholsky looks to strike out the side. We'll see if he can do it. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled back to the screen, and it remains a 1-2 count. Fajardo just staying alive. The 1-2 once more. That ball is lined over to the third baseman, ranging over, throwing from across the diamond, and not quite able to get it. Great attempt by Batten, having to throw it from foul territory, and just barely Fajardo beats out the throw. So that's a 2-out single for Fajardo. That'll bring up Luke Brock. He's 0 for 2 today. Popped out to the catcher and struck out. The pitch. Ball low. And it's a 1-0 count. Runner on first base, 2 away. 2-0, Crawdads in the lead. The 1-0. Curveball that he got out in front of and rips it foul. Over behind the Crawdads dugout, and it's a 1-1 count. Umpire getting some new baseballs. And we are set to begin once again. The 1-1. That ball's fouled back to the screen, and it'll be a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. Runner on first base, 2 away. Crawdads would love to extend their lead, up by 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So, Tukolsky does strike out the side, but does give up a hit as well. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 5 full, it is still 2-0 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Ten 1-2 due up for the Surf in the top half of the 6th inning. It will be Zuri Dublin stepping into the box. He's 0 for 1 today, struck out looking in the 3rd inning. The first pitch to Dublin is swung on and fouled off, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2. Ball high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's 1 away. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Quentin Smith, who is 1 for 2 today with a single. The first pitch to Smith is a curveball that drops in at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called strike on a low outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2. Strong work by Kennedy on the mound in this inning thus far. The 0-2 is swung on and lined over to the third baseman. Fielded by Kipalei. Thrown on to first base. A wide throw will get by Finkel. And that will allow Smith to get to second. Mark that as an E5. And now there's a runner on second base with one away. That'll bring up Joe White. He's 0 for 2 today. With a fly out and a line out. The first pitch to White is lofted out into right field. That'll drop in front of the right fielder. Being held up at third is Smith, so that'll be a single by White, and there are runners at the corners with one away. The Surf are threatening here. It looked like Kennedy was able to have another strong inning, but now has given up 2 hits. The pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's 0-1 to Jordan Batten. Runners at the corners, one away. The 1-0 pitch is a ball high. 2-0 count. The 1-1. Curveball that's popped high over towards the Crawdads dugout and will fall foul. And it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Pickoff throw over to first base. Keeping White close. The 1-2. Ball low and away. 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 at the knees. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter Austin Gisa. He does not have an official at bat yet today. Reached base on a walk and a hit by a pitch. He would love to get his first hit right here and drive in the first run for the Surf. Runners on the corner, 2 away. The first pitch to Gisa. Curveball drops in at the knees and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike on the low outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2. This is the 4th of 5 games here at Myrtle Beach High School that we've seen today. One final game following this one. The Rays and the Longboards will face off against each other at 6 o'clock. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will end the inning anyway. White was going for second, and Bork threw it down to second base anyway, just on instinct, even though it was a called third strike to end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base. After 5.5, it is still 2-0 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Heart of the order due up for the Crawdads as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-4-5 due up as Trey Bork will step into the box. He's 0 for 2. Struck out looking to end the first inning and then grounded out for a spectacular play at short as that pitch is a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1. He grounded out to short. A spectacular play by Smith. A huge throw for him to get Bork at first base. That pitch is a strike at the knees as well. And it's quickly 0-2. There is a new pitcher out for the Surf now. Not sure who it is, however. As that pitch is a called strike 3 on the outside black on the curveball. And there's one away. That'll bring up Jake Pierre. He's 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored. The first pitch to Pierre is a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball called strike on the low inside corner as well. And it's quickly 0-2. And Pierre decides to step out of the box and reset as he's looked at 2 filthy pitches by the new Surf pitcher. That pitch, called strike 3 at the knees. 2 up, 2 down, 2 filthy strikeouts by the new pitcher for the Surf. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Nolan Lewis. He is 0 for 2 today. Reached on an error in his first at-bat and then came around to score. The first pitch to Lewis. Curveball. That ball is popped high into straightaway center field. Coming in and losing track of it. It will fall in front of Pulliam in center field. And that'll be a 2-out single for Nolan Lewis. Looked like Pulliam either lost it in the sun or just overestimated how far that ball was going to go. He was out in straightaway center field, moving over just slightly to his left, and then he had to charge in, realizing that that ball was going to fall shorter than he thought. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's 0-1 to Finkel. Finkel 0 for 1 today. He reached on a walk in his last plate appearance. The 1-0 ball high, 2-0 count. Runner on first base, 2 away. The 2-0. Ball just a little low and away, now 3-0 count. The 3-0 pitch. Curveball misses outside. Actually, it was a 2-1 count. Now it's a 3-1 count. That curveball missed outside. The 3-1. Called strike on the low outside corner, and now the count's full. The payoff pitch. The curveball that didn't break. And Finkel works a walk. So runners at first and second now with 2 away. That'll bring up Michael Cappelletti. He is 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. The first pitch to Cappelletti is a ball low and away. 1-0 count now. The 1-0. Fastball popped high over along the first base line, going out into foul territory, and making the catch is DeArmond for the final out of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. Last chance for the Surf. Down by 2. We head to the top of the 7th inning with the score 2-0. Crawdads in the lead here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Five, 6, 7 due up for the Surf in the top half of the 7th inning. The first pitch is swung on and missed. A big hack by Brandon Roth, and it's 0-1. Roth is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-out. The 0-1 fouled back to the screen, and it's 0-2. 2-0 Crawdads. Crawdads putting up a run in the 2nd and the 4th inning. A single by Michael Cappelletti. And that pitch is a ball low and away. 1-2 count. Single by Cappelletti drove in Nolan Lewis, who reached on an error by the shortstop. That pitch misses low and away. 2-2 count now. And in the 4th inning, a single by Jake Pierre, followed by a couple of errors, allowed him to score. That pitch well low and away. Full count now. The payoff pitch. Misses high. And after falling down 0-2, Roth is able to work a walk to lead off the inning. That'll bring up Tyler Pulliam. He is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a groundout. Infield will move into double play depth. The first pitch to Pulliam is swung on a high chopper over to short. They will not have a play at second base, and even the play at first. Pulliam was gunning it down the line, and he beats out the throw by Myrtle. So that's an infield single for Pulliam. And now there are runners at first and second base with nobody out, and Drew DeArmond coming up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today, struck out swinging and looking, trying to avoid the hat trick here. The pitch, well up and in, and DeArmond just got out of the way on that one, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Bunted down the first base line, but it will roll foul. And it's a 1-1 count. Trying to play some small ball are the Surf, just trying to move the runners over. A good idea by DeArmond, but just couldn't quite keep it in fair territory. The 1-1. This one is bunted, and it's a pop-up, and that will be caught by Bork at the plate. And there's one away. That's not what you want to do if you're trying to put down a sacrifice. That's one of the golden rules about bunting. You never get underneath it and pop it up, because then that happens. And now there are runners at first and second base with one away, and now the double play will end the game. The first pitch. Strike on the inside black, and it's 0-1 to Nico Cristelli. He's 1 for 2 today. The 0-1 is a strike on the low inside corner, and it's quickly 0-2 to Cristelli. Cristelli got the closest to scoring for the Surf, got all the way to third base in the third inning. That pitch misses high. A purpose pitch trying to get Cristelli to chase, but he does not, and it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the high outside corner, and there are 2 away, and now the Surf are down to their final out. That'll bring up Austin Mann, who is 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. That will be quite the way to end the game, is by quite the inauspicious way to end the game for Mann if he struck out and ended the game with a hat trick. That pitch is fouled off, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 inside, 1-1 count. The 1-1. Strike at the knees, and now the Surf are down to their final strike. Runners on first and second, 2 away. 1-2 count. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the ball game. Final score, and Mann does finish it off, ending the game with the hat trick. Final score, 2-0 Crawdads win this one. The winning pitcher is Sean Kennedy. The loss goes to Emerson Chikolsky. So that'll just about do it for me this afternoon. One final game in store for you guys we'll see if it starts in a little under an hour, or if they will start it ahead of time, as it was originally scheduled for 6 o'clock. But be sure to tune in to the next stream for that game. Once again, final score, 2-0 Crawdads win this one. This has been a presentation of the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. I'm Brandon Biskobing saying so long, and we'll talk to you guys in just a little bit. Once again, final Carolina Force Crawdads